straight by them, and yes, these two will probably still get you, but you can still do a lot of damage. But he is there suggesting to go air because a lot of his units are on the ground, but he does have spore crawlers, so we'd like to see how that fares out, if he's able to do any damage here. And it looks like, that's the reason. That's the reason why he's got two spies, is because he is researching. He's researching 2 upgrades, and the way upgrades work in StarCraft is if you select one and then another one, what will happen is one will be queued up and the other one will start once the first one's finished. So having 2 up there and selecting 2 different ones means that he can research 2 upgrades at the same time, so they'll both finish at the same time, which is really, really good. It looks here like Dave has already thrown up his expansion, hasn't decided to take down these rocks, which is pretty weird. So it's going to be pretty weird how he's going to be mining in this really inefficient pattern. You know, I mean, pathing in StarCraft 2 is really, really nice, but going around these rocks is not going to be that efficient. But he's got some queens out here, so he will be able to defend any air units that come by, and has got an overseer, so if there is anything that is cloaked or burrowed, so if cloaked banshees come by, or any cloaked roaches or zerglings, and he'll have them there. So nice set of mutalisks that Commander's got there. He's got about 10 mutalisks, and is basically, what is that? Is that a queen? That's a queen. He has got a queen burrowed in his base. I have no idea why. He's got really nothing really to fear. But if we have a look at the mini-map in the center here, we got Dig Dog coming by with some Marines and a couple of tanks, and obviously has the siege mode ready. I don't know where he's got Vikings. Vikings are really, really good against air units, not so much against ground units, because you can basically land them or plant them, and they go into what's known as assault mode. But they're not very good on assault mode. You kind of want to go with Banshees if you want to shoot from air to ground. But Command just there a second ago saying, have you got any gas that you could spare? And obviously got a little bit of a pay grade there, so he'll be able to get more mutalisks out there. Although he is mining off 4 gas at the moment, so he is heavy on the minerals. So if that was me, I mean, this queen isn't spitting any more lava. You want to spit as much lava as you can. But if we have a look here, there's a massive battle going on here, and these tanks are in siege mode, and they are taking out those hydras. So you have to be careful though when you've got tanks to not basically shoot anywhere near your units when you're in siege mode, because they cause so much splash damage. But these mutalisks are going to try and take out those queens, but there's hydras there, there's queens, there's spore crawlers that are really going to do damage to those mutalisks. But here we've got the Marines who are able to stand at a pretty safe distance and take out those spine crawlers. This Viking has no reason being there whatsoever. There's nothing in the sky to shoot at. And here come the tanks. They're in siege mode, and they're going to absolutely obliterate those queens. Wow. That is some real damage there. And here comes some hydras. And so they must realize by now that Dave has another expansion somewhere else on the map, because they came from the back, basically. So here's a whole bunch of hydras, and they take out that tank. But very successful, I would think, victory, because it's going to cost too much to put a whole bunch of spines back there, and basically if he does that, then he won't be able to make hydras, and hydras are really expensive. So he's traveling down here, I think because he has no idea where his opponents are. So if I select Dave, yeah, he has no idea. All this area is black, but we see here that Command here is taking out some of his hydras here, and Dig Dog is, I don't know what he was shooting at there. Oh, he's shooting at the Overlord. But if I select the vision for everyone here, they've realised that there's an expansion up here and in the centre probably, and so they're going to take that out as promptly as they can. So, excuse me. So here is Dave, and he's still thinking, where are these guys? So they must be on the right side. Again, Vikings. I'm really surprised that he's getting Vikings. There's nothing to indicate that anything's going in the air, but hey, I guess he's being prepared. Would like to see him get some Banshees though. So here they come. Here comes Command with the Mutalisks, and Dig Dog with his Marines. Unfortunately, he has to run around the long way. But it looks like these Hydras and Queens are going to go down. It does look like there are 4 Hydras on the way. So there's 3. It looks like, is that all 4 of them there in those eggs? Yeah. So if they hatch, they might be able to take out those Mutalisks. But right now, the Command is more concerned with those drones, stopping that high yield mineral there that's basically going on. He wants to take those out as promptly as possible. focusing on, mainly focusing on the hatchery. And the great thing about Mucilis is when you shoot on one target, it kind of splashes over to another, which is pretty decent. But here come the Hydras, and I wonder if the Hydras are going to be able to take out these Mucilists. So it looks like they will be, because they have got backup support from this Spore over here. But are they going to make it? Is he going to make it? No. Yes. And no, it doesn't look like he doesn't make it. So Dugenhides are saying thanks. Yep, I don't know what that was about. Maybe they helped out there. I might have missed it. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I still don't know why this queen is still burrowed, because you need to constantly spit lava so that, you know, you can actually spawn units. But coming over here, Command with a whole bunch of Mucilis, going to take down that Spore, and it's probably going to focus down on these Hydras. Hydras do so much damage to air units, especially Mucilists, but he's got too many Mucilists. That's the thing. Sometimes people freak out when someone's got the counter to your unit composition, and they decide to try and spend all that money on something else. And really, you should just make more of it, because just having all these Mucilists doesn't matter. They're basically able to kill these units, and now the Broodlings haven't got a thing to track down and shoot. So he knows to focus down on these eggs, because he knows they're going to be Hydras. And even Command saying, "Wow, he didn't even destroy the rocks." So yeah, he was really eager. Although the thing is, Dave had a lot of minerals. He's obviously been spending it, but again, no luck. So nice to see our Buzz members doing well. I did expect these guys to do well, but really nice. Although this is really weird play with this queen stuff, but Command obviously setting up with the gas so that he can basically make more use of this, because they just cost so much gas. So yeah, he's there with how many uses he's got? Just under, well, he's got 7 there. So if we have a look at the units, how many units does each one have? Dave's got 5 Hydras and a Queen, and Dig Dog, who has yet to be seen. He's actually, I think he's chilling out down here, just thinking, yeah, you do a lot of work, I'm just gonna make an army and just see how I do, and build a whole load of Vikings that can't really shoot anything, but yeah, you do all the work, I'll be there in a minute. So Command is very aggressive. He wants to take care of this game, and he wants to get the job done. So he's here with 11 Mucilists, 1 in the orange, but I doubt that's going to matter. You don't really need a lot of micro. Gonna take out as many Overlords as he can find so he can supply block his player, but you can see here he's 34 to 68, so he'd have to take out a whole bunch of Overlords. So he'll probably take out this one, these 2 Hydras and this hatchery, and make mincemeat of those. And here comes Dig Dog. He's like, okay, so I've had enough time, let's go and kill something. So here he comes again, waiting outside, but now deciding to go in with his Marines. Or no, he's just chilling again. Would have been nice to see a few more tanks from him, because the tanks were really effective. It was only until the Hydras came out, but since Command and Dig Dog have hurt his economy, he's unable to make that many. So this looks like kind of the last stand here from Dave. I think it's game over, pretty much. I mean, these Vikings, they have came in, they've gone into assault mode, but it doesn't really matter, because Dave has left the game, and he's left without GG'ing. So so pretty decent game there. I was really impressed by our 3D Buzz guys, done really well. So yeah, hope you really enjoyed that. If you have any replays that you want to send me, you can send them to 3dbuzzse2@gmail.com. And I've said now, for the time being, I'm not going to be doing any more 2v2s, because it's just too confusing, unless that all players are from 3D Buzz, because that's all I really care about. Because if you want to watch games with just regular StarCraft people, go watch HD or Husky or Psy StarCraft. There's tons of people on YouTube to watch. But that's going to be it from me, and coming up we're going to have game 2, so I will see you then. Bye.